Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trenary Field in downtown Menomonee Falls, the home of Menomonee Falls High School baseball team for today's Greater Metro Conference matchup between the visiting Germantown Warhawks and your Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Border battle today between these two clubs. We're going to hit up the starting lineups here before we get to the national anthem, which will be happening in just a moment. So first for the visiting Warhawks, leading off and playing shortstop, number 8, Ryan Ferguson. Batting second, the DH, number 2, Doug Wagner. Batting third, first baseman, Carter Gordon. Batting fourth, right fielder, number 4, Carson Dulac. Batting fifth, catcher, number 3, Grady Cheever. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 6, Logan Zavero. Batting seventh, number 13, second baseman, Colin Lasilla. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 1, Evan Lauer. And batting ninth, center fielder, number 20, Liam Haglund. Pitching for the Warhawks today, number 9, Nick Heisel. And now your starting lineup for the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Leading off, number 3, shortstop Henry Lind. Batting second, number 15, left fielder Riley Kempf. Batting third, first baseman number 9, Jordan Hendricks. Batting fourth, DH number 16, Cale Geiger. Batting fifth, the catcher number 7, Wilson Kirshner. Batting eighth, center fielder Jack Saplina. Batting ninth, third baseman, number 6, Dom DeTiro. Batting eighth, second baseman, number 1, Ty Sislevich. And batting ninth, right fielder, number 10, Tyler Sensky. Pitching for the Phoenix today, number 20, Jaden Forbes. So once again, we are coming to you live on this beautiful spring day for the border battle between the visiting Germantown Warhawks and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. You're watching Falls Cable Access Spectrum Channel 14. I'm Marlon Hestetune, and we will have the national anthem in just a moment to get us underway. And we are underway once again. This is Falls Cable Access Spectrum Channel 14. We are coming to you live from Trenary Field on this beautiful May afternoon. Greater Metro Conference border battle between the visiting Germantown Warhawks and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Second matchup of the year for these two clubs. Menomonee Falls took the first one 5-0 earlier this season. Germantown looking to get a little bit of revenge here. Big week for the Phoenix. Let's match up with Germantown, and then tomorrow they have their other border battle matchup with Sussex Hamilton, which will be more than likely for first place in the conference. So we'll see how that one goes. But first, I got to keep their eye on what's going on here today. See if Jaden Forbes can get the job done for Menomonee Falls against this Warhawk lineup. Just about ready here for the ump to tell them it's time to throw it down, and we will be underway. Kirshner fires it down, and we are ready to go here. Jaden Forbes set to face the Germantown Warhawks, and leading off for them, number 8, the shortstop Ryan Ferguson. Let's go around the horn and give you this Menomonee Falls lineup. Like I said, the battery. Pitching Jaden Forbes, behind the plate, number 7, Wilson Kirshner. First base covered by Jordan Hendricks. Second base by Ty Sislevich. Shortstop by Henry Lind. Third base by Dom DeTiro. And Forbes misses with that offering, and we are underway. Rounding out the outfield for Menomonee Falls, left field is Riley Kemp, center field Jack Saplina, and right field Tyler Sensky. There, Forbes finds the spot, 1-1. That one a little up and in, 2-1 on the shortstop. Germantown comes in 10-5 overall, 4-4 in the Greater Metro Conference. That's good for 4th. Ferguson swings through that one. Evens us out at 2 apiece now. Here comes Forbes. He pops that one foul. It's going to get out of play. And off the food truck. Good start. Rise and Shine food truck here to do a little fundraising, and they take a foul one to the top of the head right to start us off here. So 2-2 still on Senski. Crowd shouting their warnings to the pedestrians in the parking lot. And Ferguson waves through that one. Forbes has his first K of the day. One down, and that brings up DH number 2, Doug Wagner. Wagner looks at strike one. Quickly 0-2. Wagner grounds that one out to short. Fielded and handled by Henry Lind. Wagner trips and falls. Took that one pretty hard. We'll see if he's going to be all right. Two down. Brings up the first baseman, number 24, Carter Gordon for the Warhawks. Gordon swings through strike one. Gordon a little bit late on that one. 0-2 now. See what Forbes has in mind. See, went right after the last batter when he got ahead 0-2. That one a little bit outside, 1-2. Forbes has a sign. Working from the stretch. Little squibber right back out to Forbes. He will handle it himself. Flip over to first, and that will retire the Warhawks in order. So 1 half in the books. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. Menomonee Falls coming to the plate. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first. Menomonee Falls coming to the plate for the first time. Shortstop Henry Lind set to lead it off against Germantown pitcher number 9, Nick Heisel. And ball one here to Lind. We are underway in the bottom of the first. Menomonee Falls kept Germantown quiet in the top of the first. And watches a strike go by. Phoenix come in today's game 14-3 overall, 10-0 in Greater Metro Conference. Lind laces that one out into right center field, and it is over the center fielder's head, and Lind is on the move, headed to second. Throw coming in, come all the way through to second, but not in time, and Lind with a stand-up double to start things off here in the first. Liam Hagelin, center fielder, just not able to get there on that one. So that one got over his head, ran it down quickly, but Lind easily able to roll into second base. That brings up left fielder number 15, Riley Kempf. So I was saying Menomonee Falls 10-0 in conference, good for first. That one's inside, but Kempf takes the strike. He squared around there, but did pull it back. They are currently ranked 11th in state overall with their 14-3 record. Kempf offers and pushes it through that one for a strike. 0-2 now on the Menomonee Falls left fielder. I believe the scoreboard has it wrong at 1-1. That one high. Counts a little flare out to second base. That is caught by second baseman Colin Lesala. Tracks that one down low. That brings up first baseman Jordan Hendricks to the plate for the Phoenix. Lynn still sitting out on second base, one down. That one inside. Hendricks the fly out to center field. Lind gets back to tag, and he takes off towards third base, but decides against it. Trots back to second. So 2 down. That brings up DH number 16, Cale Geiger. Geiger looking at strike one. Geiger fouls that one back and into the river. A wet ball. 0-2 on the Phoenix DH. That one he takes inside, 1-2. Heisel's got a sign from the stretch. There he goes. And Geiger goes down looking. So, 1 in the books. No score. Menomonee Falls with the lone double in that inning. Heisel's able to work around that leadoff double and keep Menomonee Falls off the board. So 1 complete. 0-0 with Germantown coming to the plate. So there we go. Top of the second. Jaden Forbes set to work his second inning. Leading off, right fielder number 4, Carson Dulac. Dulac takes a little high, 1-0. That one down and away, 2-0. Go ahead. Dulac lifts that one down the left field line, hooking, and that will be a foul ball, 2-1. Gave that one a ride, but just a long, loud strike. Jaden Forbes from the stretch. Here we go. That one high, 3-1 now on the right fielder. Dulac swings through that. 3-2 now. And Forbes comes all the way back to record the K. Dulac goes down swinging. 1 down. Catcher number 3, Grady Cheever, stepping to the plate. Cheever hits that one Right back to Forbes. Forbes with the underhanded toss and 2 away. Next up for the Warhawks, third baseman, number 6, Logan Zavril, stepping to the plate. Zavril swings, misses, strike 1. Zavril lines that one out to left field on the short hop. Riley Kempfield to keep it in front of him, loses track of it for a second, but runs it down before Zavril can do anything more than round first. So a 2-down single there for the third baseman, bringing up number 13, second baseman Colin Lesala. Lesala checks his swing, but he offered strike 1. Well, that was a close one. Forbes was a nice move, forcing Zavril back, but he was in there. Ground ball up the middle. Unable to get there. Zavril makes the turn. He heads to third. Throw comes in. Too late. He is safe. So back-to-back singles puts runners on the corner with 2 down. Bring up the left fielder number 1, Evan Lauer. Forbes now with his first threat of the day. Runners on first and third, 2 down. Starts off Lauer low and outside, ball 1. Forbes set, Lauer waits from the stretch. That one just missed outside, 2-0. Lesala leads away at first. Zavril gets his lead over at third. Lesala attempts to take off, but it's either a fake to try to draw a throw down to second or just change his mind and he's back in there safely. So 2-0 here on the left fielder Lauer. Runners on first and third, 2 down. That one a little up and away, 3-0. See what Forbes has got here for Lauer. There we get strike 1 as Lauer seemed to be taking all the way on that one. Question on the count. right, I think we've cleared it up now. It is 3-1. Scoreboard has it right. Everybody was right. Down ball, fielded out at short. Lind fires over to first, and he retires lower. That retires the Warhawks at the top of the second. So, a couple of hits, a little bit of a threat there, but Forbes and the Phoenix able to work around it. 1.5 in the books, no score. Menomonee Falls coming to the plate. Bottom of the second coming up here. Menomonee Falls coming to the plate. Leading off for the Phoenix, their catcher number 7, Wilson Kirshner. Keisel set for the Germantown. And that inside. Kirshner wears that one and takes his base. Next up, center fielder number 8, Jack Saplina for Menomonee Falls. Heisel's able to work around a leadoff double last inning. See how he does here by putting the first man on again. And that one inside. Start off the Menomonee Falls center fielder. That one scoots by the catcher. Cleaver unable to handle that one. Probably going to be a pass ball on that one. Wilson Kirshner scoots up to second. 2-0 now on Saplina. Saplina digs himself in. Heisel looks in, gets a sign from the stretch. That one is wide. 3-0 now. Saplina takes that one, 3-1. Saplina takes, and that is ball 4. He will walk that one out. Next up, third baseman number 6, Dom DeTiro, stepping to the plate for the Phoenix. Heisel's control a little off this half inning so far for the first 2 batters, but see if he can rein it in here with DeTiro. Heisel spins, but nobody home to throw it to. DeTiro takes high, 1-0. That one a little wide, 2-0 now on the third baseman. Taking that time as Cleaver goes out to try to get on the same page and settle that pitcher down. Heisel has struggled so far in this inning. Between a hit batsman and a walk on 5 pitches and down 2 balls to the third batter. So DeTiro holds up, but he looks at a strike, so 2-1. DeTiro flashes that one out to right, but that is going to twist foul. 2-2 now. Tiro behind on that one a little bit. See what Heisel has in mind here. Heisel's got his sign. Tiro waits. Here it comes. Oh, and that one catches the Tiro in the hip. He will walk it out. So bases loaded now. No hits so far in this inning. 2 hits batsmen and a walk. That brings up second baseman number 1, Ty Sislevich. Little mound conference here. Germantown head coach Jay Wyszynski decides it's time to head on out and have a conversation with his hurler here. You are watching Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14. We are at Trenary Field in downtown Menomonee Falls. Beautiful day, sunny, little breeze. Great day for baseball. Decent crowd here as we have our border battle going on between the visiting Germantown Warhawks and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Greater Metro Conference foes who know each other pretty well. Most of these boys probably play together on the same club teams and Legion teams and the like. So, Nick Heisel under it a little bit here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ty Sislevich comes to the plate. And there's a strike. That one bounces away from Cleaver. Everybody's got to get back. No throw. That one was close to something. Not sure how that would have played out, but wherever he had went, it would have been close if a throw would have came. Probably a good decision on Kirshner's part to get himself back to third base. Let Sislevich do some damage. That one high and inside. 2-1 now on the second baseman. Heisel set, here he comes. And that one away, 3-1 now for Sislevich. Heisel definitely struggling to hone in on the plate here. Sislevich fouls that one back. That's going to make the parking lot and the street, but not quite a river ball. Here comes Heisel. Oh, Sislevich makes the early jump to first base, and the ump rings him up. Brings up right fielder number 10, Tyler Sensky. Sensky fouls that one off. And just makes the river. We got a pool going here today, folks. Over-unders 5 for the river balls today. On 1 now on the right fielder. Sensky looks at strike 2. 2 down, 1 out, bases loaded. Nowhere to put him, so Heisel has to come with strikes, and he has since then. That one outside, 1-2. That one low. Sensky tells everybody to hold their spots. That hops away, but not far enough to be of any use for the Falls base runners. Sensky fouls that one back. Still 2-2. That one low and away, full count now. Nowhere to put anybody. Heisel's got to bring a strike here. Sensky digs himself in. Heisel has a sign set from the stretch. Kirshner dancing over at third. Here comes Heisel. Sensky fouls another one away, spoils that one. Still 3-2. Oh, that was almost my car. That's not even a good sign there. That's. Here we go. Heisel delivers. Sensky hits that one, foul down the third baseline. That could have been trouble if he'd been able to keep that one inside the bag, but he might have hit Kirshner then too. That would have been also bad. So we'll do it all again. 3-2 again here on Sensky. Heisel shakes one off, gets what he likes. Set. Here he comes. Another spoiled. All right, here we go. 3-2 again. He somehow fit that right between two cars. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that was an impressive feat. That was our producer and cameraman, Robert, that was his car that it squeezed between there. So we're all on the edge of our seats here. Here he comes. Sensky swings through that one. And here we go. We'll see what's going to happen here. Kirshner able to make it in. They tried to pick him off as he danced a little too far off base, but throw skips into left field, and Kirshner able to make it home. So that was a bit of a mess. Apologize for the scramble there, but Menomonee Falls able to get on the board first here in today's matchup. So let's set the scene. We've got runners on second and thirds. Jack Saplina over at third. Dom DeTiro out at second. And shortstop Henry Lind back at the top of the order steps to the plate. Lind 1 for 1 today. He led off with a double in the first inning. And Lind takes strike one. That one skips by Cleaver again. That one's going to be a wild pitch, and Saplina trots home for the second run of the inning. DeTiro moves up 90 feet, and it's now 2-0 Menomonee Falls here in the bottom of the second. 1-1 here on the shortstop. It's been a long inning out there for Heisel. We'll see how that impacts him through the rest of today. Lind looks at that one, a little bit low and inside. 2-1. Lind grounds that one out to short. Oh, sorry, out to second. Fielded by the second baseman, Colin Lesala. And he throws Lind out. 4-3. So with that, second inning comes to a close. Menomonee Falls does plate 2. Your score, Menomonee Falls 2, Germantown 0. Top of the third coming up. You're watching Falls Cable Access Spectrum Channel 14. We've got a Greater Metro Conference boys baseball game going on today. Hope you're enjoying it. Then we'll talk to you in a couple minutes as the inning comes back around. So top of the third coming up here. Germantown coming to the plate, leading off center fielder Liam Hagland. Then we top of the order, Ferguson and Wagner for the Warhawks. Jaden Forbes set to work his third inning. Oh, I'm telling you, should have taken the over today for balls in the river. That's number 3 in the third inning. A couple of young fans just moved. They could have caught that one and prevented it, but not today, I guess. There's a high pop, drifting off the top of the dugout. Scared a few fans. 0-2 now on the center fielder. Here comes Forbes. Hagelin rolls over the top of that one. Ground ball down to third, picked up by DeTiro, and there's one out here in the top of the third. Step shortstop number 8, Ryan Ferguson, steps to the plate. Ferguson struck out his first time up. Forbes ready. Here he comes. Ferguson fouls that one off. 0-1. Forbes set from the stretch. Here he comes. And that one just a little outside. 1-1. That one further outside, 2-1 here. Two and two now as Ferguson swings through that one. That one a little bit high. Count is now full of the Germantown shortstop. Forbes ready. Here he comes. Ferguson fights that one off. Number 4. River gods are hungry today. They are taking all the sacrifices. As here we go, full count. Ryan Ferguson waits. Jaden Forbes set from the stretch. Here he comes. Ferguson hits it sharply out to third base. Tiro unable to pull that one in. And that dribbles past him, and that'll be a single for the Germantown shortstop. So 1 out, 1 on. Doug Wagner, DH, steps to the bat. Steps to bat. Good to see Wagner back in there. He grounded out his first time up, but lost his footing and went down pretty hard on his way to first base. So he looked a little shaken up there in the top of the first, so good to see him still in there. Ferguson, decent lead over at first. That one, big mistake there by Ferguson. Wagner lines that one out to right field. Ferguson takes off and is doubled up. Nice throw behind the runner there by Tyler Sensky. And with that double play, that ends top of the third inning. Your score, Menomonee Falls 2, Germantown nothing. Jaden Forbes comes out for his third inning of work. I'm sorry, not Jaden Forbes. Nick Heisel comes out for his third inning of work for the Warhawks. Riley Kemp, left fielder, leads things off here in the bottom of the third. Kemp 0 for 1. Popped out to the first baseman, his first at bat. Kemp shows bunt, but pulls that one back. 1-0. And that one just a bit wide. 2-0 now on the left fielder. Kemp squares around again, pulls that one back, takes a strike. 2-1. That one low and away. 3-1 now on Kemp. Hazel deals. That one up and in. Kemp takes the walk to start off the third inning here. Next up, first baseman Jordan Hendricks. Apologies there. Hendricks 0 for 1. Flew out to center field back in the first inning. Breaking ball there from Heisel. 0-1. Heisel steps off, chasing Kemp back. And we're set. Kemp with his lead. That one lands foul along the fence. 0-2 quickly on the Menomonee Falls first baseman. Little squibber off the end of the bat. That one fielded by first baseman Carter Gordon. Thought about throwing it down to second at first, but was able to flip it to Heisel to get the out. So 1 down. Cale Geiger steps to the plate. Runner on second, Riley Kemp out there after advancing on that fielder's choice. Geiger, it's the third out in the first inning. He was caught looking. So he's 0 for 1. And he looks at it inside. 0-1. Kemp with a decent lead. That one up over Geiger's head. 1-1. Good lead out there for Kemp. He takes off, slips, stumbles a little bit, throw down. Throw is high, too late, and he is in there with a stolen base. So 1-2 now on Cale Geiger. Riley Kemp sitting out at third base after a walk. Advancing on a fielder's choice and then stealing third. There we go. Geiger swings through that one. He goes down and strikes the second time today. So that brings up catcher Wilson Kirshner. Kirshner back in the second, all the way back last inning. Hit by a pitch to lead off. He was able to come around and score first of those 2 runs last inning. Steps up with an opportunity to drive one in here as Kemp sits down at third. 2 away though. That one high and inside. Ball 1 on the catcher. Kirshner takes strike one. Kirshner laces that one out into left center field, and that one is going to roll. Oh, Kirshner finds a turf goblin as he tumbles over first base, but he will be safe with a single and an RBI as Kemp able to trot home on that one. So 3-0 now, Menomonee Falls. Kirshner dusts himself off, settles himself in at first. And center fielder Jack Saplina steps to the plate. Kirshner running, throw down, not in time. Stolen base for the big catcher. Puts himself in scoring position. Saplina took a strike there on that one. Here we go. Heisel set to deliver. Saplina waits. Kirshner leads away. Ball outside. 1-1 now on the center fielder. See how aggressive Menomonee Falls wants to be here. Saplina set. Heisel ready. That one outside. 2-1. Saplina 0 for 0 so far today as he walked, but did come around to score a run last inning. That one in the dirt, skips away. Kirshner trots down to third. Saplina takes another ball. It is now 3-1 on the Menomonee Falls center fielder. Looking for something to hit here. Try and bring Kirshner home. That one inside, 3-2. Saplina digs himself back in. Heisel ready from the stretch. Saplina lifts that one out to center field. Coming in, and that will drop in front of the center fielder. Saplina with the single. Kirshner with the run. Menomonee Falls increases the lead, 4-0 now. Brings up third baseman number 6, Dom DeTiro. DeTiro, last inning, hit by pitch, contributed to that conga line of free bases. Ended up getting stranded at third base. DeTiro takes outside 1-0.
You got this, Dominic.
DeTiro frozen up a little bit by that breaking ball. Takes a strike, 1-1. That went outside, and Saplina, a little bit of a delayed steal there as he trots down and doesn't have to slide and finds himself standing at second base now for DeTiro. An opportunity to drive one in here with a single. Out of space on the right side. DeTiro looks at strike two. 2-2 now on the third baseman. 2 down, runner on second. 2 in this inning. That one inside. We've got a full count now. Heisel closing in on 60 pitches here in the first 3 innings. DeTiro fouls that one straight back. Still 3-2.
Here you go, Dominic. You got this.
Saplina be able to take off the crack of the bat, so any single to the outfield should score him. Let's give him a good chance to score. DeTiro slaps that one into right center field. See if I'm right here. Throw's coming home. Here's a slide, and Saplina in. Nice throw, but just a little bit late. Liam Hagelin came up firing there for the Warhawks, but just a little behind Saplina's slide. And Menomonee Falls extends now to 5-0. Nice piece of hitting there by DeTiro. Fighting off a couple and then slapping that one out into center field. Nice job there. Now batting for Menomonee Falls, second baseman Ty Sislevich. Sislevich 0 for 1. He got caught looking last inning. DeTiro dances away. Sislevich takes strike one. DeTiro takes off. Nope. Jumps back. Looked like he was going, but he pulled it up short and trotted back to first base. 1-1 now on the Menomonee Falls second baseman. Sislevich swings through that one now. 1-2. Sislevich gathers himself, steps in, digs in. Heisel has a sign, and Sislevich down on strikes for the second time today. But positive inning for the Phoenix as they plate 3. Three runs, 3 hits, a man left. Got 1 error on the wild pitch, and your score 3 complete. Menomonee Falls 5, Germantown 0. All right, top of the 4th. Carter Gordon stepping to the plate, first baseman for Germantown. Gordon 0 for 1 as he grounded out to the pitcher last time up. Takes ball 1 inside. 4th inning is underway. There's a strike. 1-1 now on the first baseman. Gordon waits. He swings through that one. 1-2 now on the first baseman. Gordon lifts that one out into left field. Riley Kempf comes in to make the play. 1 down. Right fielder Carson Dulock stepping up down for Germantown. Dulock 0 for 1. So he struck out his first time up in the second inning. Dulock puts that one into the hole. It's short. Henry Lynn knocks it down, but unable to make a play. And Dulock, the infield single. Next up, catcher Grady Cleaver. Cleaver comes up 0 for 1 on the day so far. He's grounded back to the pitcher. Quick toss over to first. Dulock is back. Cleaver looks at strike 1. Dulock with a big secondary lead down there. Another quick throw, but nothing doing. A little bit of activity down in the Germantown bullpen. Heisel's getting pretty high in pitch count. He's up over 60 pitches after only 3 innings, so might be seeing a reliever coming in next inning for them. Duloc takes off. Throw down. And he is out. Nice throw, even better grab and tag there by Lind as he is cut down trying to steal. And just like that, Cleaver swings through strike 3. 3.5 in the books. Your score, Menomonee Falls 5, Germantown 0. Thanks for joining us. This is Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14. And we'll be back with the bottom of the 4th in just a few minutes. All right, here we go. Heisel stays in for his 4th inning of work. Leading off for Menomonee Falls, right fielder Ty Sensky, and then top of the order, Sensky takes ball 1. Sensky swings through that one, 1-1. Sensky 0 for 1 today. He struck out back in the 2nd inning. That one up high, 2-1. Sensky sends that one down to 3rd. Gobbled up and thrown over to 1st by Logan Savro. Next up, shortstop Henry Lind. Lind 1 for 2 today, the double back in the 1st inning. Lind fouls that one off. 0-1. Heisel delivers. Lind. That one a little low and away. 1-1. Lind lashes that one out into left center field. Long run over the head of the left fielder, and Lind off to the races. He rolls into the 2nd with his 2nd double of the day. Evan Lauer tried to track that one down, but no chance there. Lind, 2 sharply hit balls for his doubles. 2 for 3 on the day. Stepping to the plate, left fielder number 15, Riley Kempf. Kempf 0 for 1 for the day. Popped out to the first baseman, walked, stole a base, and scored a run back in the 3rd inning. Outfield pretty straight away for Kempf here. That one is low to make it 2-0. Kempf looks at that one, 2-1. Heisel set. Here he comes. Kempf takes inside, 3-1 now. Kempf launches Allen out into left center field, but Lauer able to track that one down. So 2 down. Jordan Hendricks stepping to the plate, first baseman. 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to center and out on a fielder's choice, out to the first baseman last inning. He looks at ball 1 upstairs. That one's a little bit low, 2-0. That one's in there for strike 1. That one inside, 3-1 now. The Menomonee Falls first baseman. That one catches the corner. Full count now. 2 down. Henry Lynn still standing out at second base. And Hedrick swings through that one for strike 3. 4 in the books. Your score, Menomonee Falls 5, Germantown 0. Top of the 5th underway. Germantown third baseman Logan Zavril at the plate, quickly behind 0-1. 0-2 now on the third baseman. Forbes steps off as Zavril steps out. And strike 3 in the dirt, and Kirshner pops out and throws Zavril out down to first base. So with 1 away, Colin Lesala steps to the plate. Lesala 1 for 1 on the day with a single back in the second inning, but he got stuck over at first base. Fouls that one back. Forbes next offering, a little high and outside, 1-1 now. That one down and away, 2-1 on the second baseman. That one way outside, 3-1 now. And just like that, Lesala takes his base, ball 4. Next up, left fielder number 1, Evan Lauer. Lauer 0 for 1. Grounded out to short his last time up to end the second inning. Leslie with a lead. Forbes ready and delivers. Strike 1. Forbes the toss over. Keep Leslie honest. Forbes set. That one a little bit inside. 1-1 now on the left fielder. That one up and in, 2-1. Forbes had pretty good control all day, so we aren't too worried about this last couple of pitch sequences. Again, throw over to first. Leslie is back. Leslie definitely has Forbes' attention. Forbes pitch, that one outside corner. 2-2. Leslie with his lead. Forbes is set. Here it comes. And there's strike 3 on Lauer. 2 down, brings up center fielder Liam Haglund now. Haglund 0 for 1, grounded out to the third baseman back in the third inning. See if Forbes lays off Leslie here and just focuses on the batter. Strike 1 as Haglund swings through that one. That one hot. That one right into the stands. Doesn't quite make the water. We're still sitting at 4 on the day. One, 2 now on the center fielder. That one a little low. Leslie leads away at first. Forbes set. Here he comes. That one lifted foul down the left field line, and that's going to get out of play. Still 1-2 now on the Germantown center fielder. Another foul ball into the net over the home dugout. Still 1-2. We'll do it all again. Forbes set, here he comes. And that one fouled off. Haglund sticking around here. making Forbes work here on this at bat. That one just misses. Just misses. Not quite sure where that one was, but Kirshner able to keep it in front of him enough so Lesla couldn't run. Now 2-2, the Germantown center fielder. Swings over the top of that one, grounds that one foul. This will be the 9th pitch of this at bat. Forbes gets a signal, comes set. Hagelin dug in, here comes the pitch. That one low and away. Forbes asking for a new ball. Count sitting full now here as Hagelin steps in. Lesla with his lead. Throw over. Lesla will be off with this pitch. 3-2, 2 outs. There goes the runner. And Hagelin swings through. Strike 3, and that brings Germantown half of the 5th inning to an end. Your score, Menomonee Falls 5, Germantown nothing. 4-5-6 coming up for the Phoenix. Geiger, Kirshner, and Saplina. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th in just a couple minutes. You're watching Falls Cable Access Spectrum Channel 14. I'm Marlon Hestetune. Talk to you soon. So we've got a new pitcher for the Warhawks. Number 17, Tyson Baker, comes in. So that closes the book on Nick Heisel. Heisel gives up 5 runs on 5 hits. 6 strikeouts. 3 walks, a couple of hit batsmen. Baker's first pitch, leadoff hitter Cale Geiger, is a ball. Geiger steps up 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts today. That one's a strike. Ball high now on the Falls cleanup hitter. 2-1. Geiger slaps that one out into right field, but right at Carson Duloc. And one down here in the bottom of the 5th. Next up from Menomonee Falls, catcher number 7, Wilson Kirshner. Kirshner 1 for 1, single, hit by a pitch, scored a couple runs, an RBI, a stolen base. Full day at the plate for the catcher. And he's got a runner thrown out on a steal attempt too, so he's had a good day. Kirshner gets ahead 2-0. That one a little high, 3-0 now on the Falls catcher. Here it comes. Kirshner taking all the way, 3-1. Baker set, here it comes. Kirshner hits that one hard, but right at Logan Zavril down at third base. So 2 down. Brings up center fielder Jack Saplina. Also 1 for 1 with a hit and a walk, 2 runs scored, and an RBI for the center fielder. Here comes the lefty's first pitch to Saplina. Saplina fouls that one off. 0-1. That one a little wide. 1-1. Saplina hits that one out to right field. Dulock under it, and Tyson Baker works a clean 5th inning. 5 are fully in the books. Your score, Menomonee Falls 5, Germantown 0. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, top of the 6th. Germantown coming to the plate. And back to the top of their order, leading off, shortstop number 8, Ryan Ferguson. As Jaden Forbes steps out there to work his 6th inning. Ferguson, 1 for 2 in the day. Strikeout back in the 1st, and a single, but caught stealing in the 3rd. And that one inside, ball 1. And a foul ball there, 1-1. Caught a bit of the umpire on that one, but he seems no worse for the wear. Down a little low. Appeal down to first, but he didn't go. 2-1. That one inside, 3-1. Shading Ferguson a little bit to left. He swings through that one now. Full count. Ferguson fouls that one straight back, still 3-2. That one high, ball 4. Ferguson with the walk to lead off the 6th. Next up, DH number 2, Doug Wagner. 0 for 2 today, grounded out to short. And I apologize, Ferguson wasn't caught stealing. He was doubled up, and Wagner flew out to right field, and a nice throw caught Ferguson, who got too aggressive off from first to end the inning back in the 3rd. That was a strike there to start Wagner off for Forbes. Jaden Forbes throws over, keeping Ferguson honest. Wagner lifts that one foul. 0-2 now on the DH. That one up and in, 1-2. Fouls that one back. Still 1-2 here on the Germantown DH. Forbes keeping Ferguson honest there over at first. Woo!
You got it.
Still 1-2 as they tried to kill the cameramen. Another foul ball. This one might stay in play. And couldn't quite see it, but looks like Jordan Hendricks able to run that one down. That retires Doug Wagner. So one down, runner still over at first base. First baseman Carter Gordon stepping to the plate. Gordon 0 for 2 with a ground out to the pitcher and a fly out to left. Close one there as Ferguson just back in under the tag. Ferguson takes off, Kirshner with the throw. Oh, a little high on the throw as that backed up nicely by shortstop Henry Lind. Ferguson in with a stolen base. – 1-0 on the count now on Carter Gordon. That one a little low, 2-0. That one gets by Kirshner. He unable to make the throw, and Ferguson makes his way down to third base. 3-0 now, and the first baseman. Gordon, slow roller out to second base. It's Levitch. Handles him, but Ryan Ferguson able to make it home. So Germantown gets themselves on the board. Their score now, Menomonee Falls 5, Germantown 1. Carter Gordon with the RBI on the ground out. And that brings up right fielder Carson Dulock. Dulock 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. And Dulock was the victim of the caught stealing back in the 4th inning. Forbes quickly behind, 2-0 there on Dulock. Dulock skies that one out to left field. Riley Kempf backing up, and he settles under it. 5.5 in the books. Your score, Menomonee Falls 5 and Germantown finally getting on the board 1. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Menomonee Falls will send Dom DeTiro, Ty Sislevich, and Tyler Sensky to the plate. This is Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14. This is Menomonee Falls High School Baseball. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Germantown puts another hurler on the mound, number 14, Lucas Frank. Pitching now here in the bottom of the 6th. Dom DeTiro set to lead off for the Phoenix. Frank's first pitch. Low, ball 1. So Tyson Baker for the Warhawks. Pitch the 5th inning, pitch 1 inning. 3 up, 3 down. And they've moved on now to Frank here for the 6th. DeTiro skies that one out to left field. Evan Lauer comes in, and he takes that one. 1 down. Next up, second baseman number 1, Ty Sislevich. Sislevich 0 for 2 on the day. A couple of strikeouts. 1 of each kind, swinging and looking. Sislevich looks at strike 1. Sislevich swings at that one. 0-2. That one low and away. 1-2. Frank is set. Here he comes from the windup. That one a little wide. 2-2 now on the Menomonee Falls second baseman. That one low. Runs that one full. Good job by Sislevich fighting back from 0-2 to the full count now. If you can get around on it, a lot of room out into left center field. That one low and away. Sislevich takes the walk. Next up, right fielder number 10, Tyler Sensky. Sensky 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out. See if he can right the ship a little bit here. Sensky looks at strike 1.
Oh my God.
Sislevich takes off. Again, a little bit of a delay steal. Nice option there. So he easily takes second base, no throw. Keeping the pressure on the Warhawks here. That one low and away, 2-1. That one just a bit outside, 3-1. Sensky lifts that one into right field. Carson Dulac makes that catch, fires that one into third base. Sislevich back to second though. So 2 down. Top of the order, number 3, Henry Lind stepping to the plate. Lind 2 for 3 with a pair of doubles. Fortunately, both went to waste as he was stranded out there, both the first and the fourth inning. Lind steps out. Frank steps off the rubber. That one up and in, ball 1. Sislevich steals another base. Two and 0 now on the Menomonee Falls leadoff hitter. Home plate's a little covered in shadow. See if Lynn can see the ball well enough to hit it here. That one outside, 3-0. Frank set. Lind waits from the stretch. Sislevich dances at third. And the old automatic. Lind made the fatal error there of jumping out of the box before the ump had called that one. Frank is ready. Here he comes. That one. Way outside, ball 4. Runners on first and third. Left fielder Riley Kemp strides to the plate. Kemp 0 for 2 with a walk, a stolen base, and a run. Back in the third inning. Sandra between a pop out and a fly out here. See if Lind keeps the Falls aggressive here to get himself out of the force out and put himself in scoring position. Kemp takes strike 1. Lind faked the takeoff, but nobody was buying that, so. Quickly 0-2 on the Falls left fielder. Lind stays aggressive and questioning if there's a balk here. We'll see what the officials or umpires call. As Lind just walked his way down, and yes, the balk is called. Sislevich trots home. And Lind gets to stay at second base. Forced Frank to do something, and unfortunately Frank made the wrong move and drew the balk call from the umpires. Frank set here. Kemp fights that one off. Still 0-2. Frank's got a single from the stretch. Kemp waits. Lind takes off. No throw. And Menomonee Falls staying aggressive here with the 5-run lead in the 6th inning. got the 1 run back. I think perfectly willing to add on if they can here. And Kemp swings through that one. Foul tip. Held on to nicely there by Cleaver. And he goes down on strikes. 6 complete. Your score, Menomonee Falls 6, Germantown 1. Top of the 7th coming up here. I think we're going to have a new pitcher for Menomonee Falls. Saw some activity in the bullpen. We'll see what we get. All right, here we go. Top of the 7th. Jordan Hendricks moves from first base to the mound for Menomonee Falls. He will throw the 7th inning. Number 14, Logan Vandezandy, comes in at first base. Brady Cleaver, the catcher, is set to lead off here for Germantown. And Hendricks starts him off. Ball 1. Cleaver lifts that one out into left field. Riley Kemp settles under it, and 1 away. Next up for Germantown, third baseman, number 6, Logan Zavril. Hedrick with the strike. Zavril hits that one foul down the third base side, past the dugout. Quickly behind 0-2. Hedrick has got a sign, pitching from the stretch. Zavril skies that one. Kemp underneath that one. 2 down. Riley Kemp's had a busy day out there and left. 5 putouts so far. And Hedrick set here to face Colin Lesala. Ball 1. Lesala, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk, but got stuck at first both times. Lesala lifts that one out into center field. Jack Saplina makes the catch, and that is how it ends, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score, Menomonee Falls 6, Germantown 1. Jaden Forbes gets the win today. Nick Heisel takes the loss for the Warhawks. Thanks for joining us today on Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14. I'm Marlon Hestetune. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Next games for these two clubs. Germantown has a game tomorrow, playing Brookfield East, and Menomonee Falls in a big one from the Greater Metro Conference standings standpoint. Travels to Sussex tomorrow, May 7th. Sussex currently sitting second in the Greater Metro Conference behind these same Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Sussex's only loss coming at the hands of the Phoenix. And that was a 1-0 game. So good game expected tomorrow between Hamilton and the Phoenix. But once again, you've been watching Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14. My name is Marlon Hestetune. We're happy to bring you Menomonee Falls sports. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Your final, Menomonee Falls 6, Germantown 1. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Have a great night. See you next time.